Hey guys, this is Irie StarCraft, and guess what? I'm going to be casting a 4v4 match right now for you on Extinction. And we are already getting some pinging 10 seconds into this game. And Revolution, as you see talking right there, that is Purple Revolution who is talking and pinging. That is AnTiMaTTeR. His name used to be Revolution, so he is the one that sent me this 4v4 game. And he is talking about his opponents right now because, as you're going to see, Sublime is going to be the pink Protoss and Sorcery is going to be the orange Protoss. And these two guys you have seen quite a few times. Though they have been on the losing end of things in general, they are definitely high-level players. And they're going to be teamed up with MegumixBear, the Yellow Terran, and Blink, the green Protoss. And I mentioned last game about the chat. It's so hard for me to try and follow that and still do all this like introducing the players. So I'm just going to let you guys pay attention to the chat if you want, because who wants to listen to me drone on and on in the beginning of the game anyway. But it looks like it's going to be Roots, the red Zerg, who will be with Revolution, the purple Protoss, and Sick, the blue Protoss, and ArchTehAngel, the teal Terran. So this map, I love this map actually. Whoa, look at this over here. Look at some serious proxy shenanigans from all three players right now just outside the front door of Blink and MegumixBear. Oh my god, look at, I wonder if Megumix scouted that. Why is he saying that? They do not see any of this right now. And I don't know what MegumixBear is talking about exactly, because they don't know about all this proxy shenanigans over here. Look at this, 2 gateways from AnTiMaTTeR here and a cybernetics core all going down way over here in the corner on this map, and that is crazy. Sorcery, meanwhile, is going to be doing some shenanigans of his own as I take a look at Revolution's cam to see, and they do not see anything going on here. So we are having a double shenanigans going on right now, except Sorcery is going to be trying to do a cannon. Look, he's going to squeeze in one cannon in the back of Revolution's base. So this game is about to get completely out of hand because the units are already pumping out from that proxy, those proxy barracks. Look at ArchTehAngel already has his Marines and now forced to pull away from this Zealot. But the SCVs are going to pull off, and actually maybe should have tried to wait for reinforcements. He did actually save one of those SCVs. But he is just going to press the issue. He got those barracks down. He doesn't care about the SCVs now. The SCV is just there to take hits. And at the same time, Roots has been filing Zerglings into Megumix's base. But MegumixBear, he does have a one Reaper. He's trying to kill this proxy pylon from Sick. And this game is completely off the hook already. What is going? They're pinging over here, thinking maybe we should try and get to Sublime space. But look at the front right now. So much action going on all over the place. ArchTehAngel and Revolution, who is AnTiMaTTeR, sending in their units now, just streaming in from this proxy business over here on the right. And Blink is in serious trouble right now. He's lost a lot of probes, and this one Reaper from MegumixBear is not going to be able to cut it. Actually, though, the Marines are sitting here, and they did not kill that Reaper, but still so much damage being done right now. And I want to check down here because Sorcery is now successfully cannon rushed AnTiMaTTeR and has forced him completely out of his base. It looks like he has nothing really. He has one probe hiding over here. I'm not sure if he's going to try and build that somewhere. Now Revolution, who is AnTiMaTTeR, just forgive me, I'm not going to keep saying both his names. Whichever one I call him, you know who he is. And but he doesn't have a base to work with right now, so he is just going to call the plays. He is telling his teammates where to attack. And look at Sublime has to bring all these probes off to try and give some cover to this one stalker that he has left in the back of his base. And now with that stalker going down, Sublime's base is in huge trouble. And there is more and more reinforcements streaming in from this crazy proxy business over here. And now Blink is running probes around, going to try and reestablish a base somewhere else. And Sorcery actually has cannons inside of Sick's base too now. So this is just completely ridiculous. And now look at Sorcery, so many probes he actually has to pull off, and all these probes trying to fight. Sublime getting us around there with the probes, trying to protect these last 2 stalkers that Sublime had, and with the combined the buffer of all these probes in the front. These two stalkers, will they be able to do anything? No, because there's so many Marines in the back and the cover of the Zealots. It looks like I'd have to say AnTiMaTTER's team has a definite advantage right now, because they have slowed the economy drastically and totally crippled Sublime's base. And so the double shenanigans play with Sorcery going for the cannon rush, and now he's actually even cannoned out ArchTehAngel's base. So Sorcery, at the same time that all this crap has been going on, and these guys have been going from base to base, taking them out, except for MegumixBear still is sitting pretty. Sublime, I'm not sure if Sublime has any probes left. Does he? No, he only has 2 stalkers, so he is shit out of luck, if you will. And as we see now, Sick is trying to escape these probes, and the cannons are firing from either side, but 3 of them are able to get away. Sublime with 2 stalkers is going to come and try and kill some of these buildings that these cannons can't reach, and we're in some kind of base race right now. And I'm sorry I just missed that, but ArchTehAngel and Revolution have been pushing forward along with Roots with his Zerglings in the front, and are now cleaning up MegumixBear's base. So there is some crazy base race going on right now, and you see Blink is now I'm sure they realized that something was going on before, but now with the probes inside, gonna try and unpower some of these buildings with his probes. And there's so many SCVs and probes out just fighting right now. This game is completely out of control, and Sorcery has reestablished his new main in the natural expansion of what used to be, I think that was 6 base, as he has 1 pylon left there. As you see, AnTiMaTTER, 2 stalkers beat you. I mean, this game is crazy right now, but look at this. See, look at what MegumixBear, I believe being the... No, because ArchTehAngel is also Terran. I was going to say the lone Terran in this game. No, but he is wisely putting his base up in the island where nobody can reach it right now. So if this does come down to a base race, I would give the edge to MegumixBear, because his base is protected from any kind of land assault, and right now the tech level of all these players is completely meager, so I don't see any kind of air attack going on. And now ArchTehAngel is trying to bring his Marines back to defend this base. You can tell how slow his Marines are. No stim research on those, because his main got taken out there. So he just has this slow mass of Marines, and these stalkers are too fast, going to use the cover of these cannons to try and annoy ArchTehAngel's base. All the while, MegumixBear putting up a barracks and a tech lab on this high ground, going to be pumping out a Reaper and start killing these buildings from the high ground, and they won't be able to do anything about that. But it's not like, at least when actually Sick has reestablished his base way up here was that Sublime in a Sorcery's natural expansion area. So everybody's trading here, but Sorcery losing that natural expansion. I cannot keep up right now, and it looks like Blink and company are basically conceding this game, because the larger army does belong to Revolution's team. As you can see right there, there's basically nothing left army-wise for Team Sublime Sorcery, except this one Reaper, who is just killing this pylon, depowering those buildings before the Zealot could finish. And so now they're realizing that they need to kill this one Reaper, and going to be sending these super slow Zealots all the way back here, and that Reaper, and now 2 Reapers out, are going to just start pecking away at all the production buildings. So as you see, Sick is just spamming the pings down there to try and tell his teammates to do something about that. These units here with Roots and ArchTehAngel could just easily kill these cannons, and they need to at some point kill these to be able to win this game. And finally they are pushing it forward, and there's some serious trash talking going on right now. Sorcery giving the 1v1 challenge to AnTiMaTTER. And there's serious trash talking going on both sides, and I guess since this game is mostly done, I could focus on the trash talking. But I'll leave it up to you guys whether you want to watch the trash talking. I probably should not be just commentating on the trash talking, because I don't know, but if you want to pay attention to that, go for it, because I'm sure it's hilarious, and when I rewatch this later, I will definitely be watching that. But meanwhile, I'm going to focus on the gameplay, because MegumixBear has got his 3 Reapers on this high ground, just taking out all the production buildings, and this super just slow army. I'm wondering why ArchTehAngel is even killing this. They don't, I mean, we can see that there's nothing up there, but they don't know. I guess just going to start scouting around the base. Sick putting a pylon down here, and just going to start putting proxy pylons, hiding buildings around the map to make sure that they don't lose. But Blink with 2 probes trying to sit and protect these last 2 photon cannons, because I think once those go down, it's basically over. And so pretty much what's going on right now is just the top team with MegumixBear and his island expansion. He's getting a factory out, so we will probably see a starport after that, and he will try to make something happen here. Though he is pretty much out of this game. As I'll switch back to the production tab, you can see almost all the players building nothing. So 3 players with bases. So 2 alive players on one team and 1 alive player on the other team. So it is turned into a 2v1 with MegumixBear having the island position. And I was going to say earlier, it seemed like this game was actually over, but the top team was just hanging in so that they could do some trash talking. And maybe that is the case, but I'm not going to call it over, because, I mean, you see MegumixBear is throwing down tech labs on both of these buildings, and what he's probably going to do here is he's going to lift this factory and barracks off and put 2 fresh starports down on those tech labs. No, he's going to throw his starport down right here and build a siege tank. So I guess he might be doing some sort of drop business, possibly trying to get a medevac and a couple marauders and a siege tank and maybe an SCV or 2 and try and come in like up here. I have actually, it was my moment of glory. I did successfully do a drop as Terran on this ledge here and really put the hurt on this player in a game I played on this map. So enough with my boasting about my one stroke of luck in that game. And this barracks is floating around, and so Megumix can't do anything about that. But with the mutas out now for roots, finally, that is pretty much going to be it, because the mutas are eventually going to be able to find this over here. And with full map control right now for the bottom team, he is going to be able to reinforce that, even if some missile turrets and whatnot get thrown up here, as MegumixBear now leaves the game. So that is going to be it. I think there's going to be some more trash talking here, and it just continues relentless. These guys, Sublime and Sorcery, pissed. I mean, this game was definitely warranted some trash talking, because both teams went for some serious cheese play. The bottom team going with the triple proxy sneak attack with double gateways from 2 players and 3 barracks from ArchTehAngel, and it was very successful because it was not scouted. And look at this one hidden supply depot here in the back getting cleaned up. So it's pretty much just Sublime and Sorcerer are going to be forcing the bottom team to kill everything. And here come the mutas, and there are no missile turrets or anything to defend this. And these stalkers with no blink or anything, they just have to sit here on the other end and watch as the Mutalisks kill all of what Megumix has left in this game. And so Sublime and Sorcery do finally leave this game after all the trash talking going on. So thank you. This was definitely an entertaining game to cast. AnTiMaTTeR, thank you for this game. And that is going to be it for me. This is Irie StarCraft, and peace out.